Question number 6. Ready? Comments. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, while introducing this bill in the House, the Minister of Labour said that it was a very simple bill and that therefore it did not require any discussion, but the fact that there are as many as 9 lists giving 36 amendments tabled by several of my esteemed friends suggests that although this bill is simple, it is not adequate. It certainly meets some points but does not go far enough. It is not therefore right for the minister to say that discussion is not necessary and that we may pass this bill unanimously. We want this bill to be discussed in order that several points may be brought out and the minister's attention may be invited to those points. As all the other members who have preceded me have welcomed this bill, I too welcome it. I think that it was expected, that it is inevitable, and that by the nature of things it is both a logical and legitimate piece of legislation. It is unfortunate that the Bonus Review Committee could not give its report in time, and it is still more unfortunate and sad that one of its esteemed members met with a sad end on account of the Boeing crash. But I do not know why the government have not yet found it advisable to appoint another member in his place. Why do the government not hurry up and see that the report of the bonus committee comes out soon so that a more comprehensive and better legislation can come out with regard to the problems connected with this issue? Sir, if my impression is correct, the government were, before bringing this bill, hoping that they could make an appeal to the employers and that they go about giving bonus to the workers in 1972. But what did we see? We saw that the employers did not readily respond to the government's appeal. Therefore, the government had to come forward with this bill. That alone shows the attitude of the employers in this country, sir. Whereas in other countries, the employers and industrialists take a long-term and enlightened self-interested view. Unfortunately, in our country, I find that the habit of exploitation, the habit of taking more profit than is necessary, and the habit of extracting all kinds of job from the workers still persists. Therefore, there is no use depending on the good sense of the employers only, and the government must come forward and come forward quickly and swiftly to determine with a proper legislation. So, I think from that angle also, this particular bill is quite inadequate. I would suggest that the bill is inadequate in 2 respects. First of all, it stops with 1972. I would like to ask the minister whether he really thinks that he is not going to have to come forward with a bill for bonus not only for further years, but he will have to come forward with further ideas, to some of which one of my honorable friends referred. He will have to come forward with a comprehensive bill, but unfortunately he has not done so, though the government may say for the time being that they have no time. But I hope that next year they will not bring a bill again for 1973 and stop there. They come with greater ideas. Secondly, I want to suggest that it is not only some sections of workers who suffer. Even those workers who are not entitled to bonus under the present legislation are suffering from the same difficulties. Mention has been made of the private sector employees, public sector employees, the workers in the railways, posts and telegraphs, etc. They are also efficient and courteous. Their hard work is not being rewarded. We want this to be rewarded so that their efficiency may get accelerated. Why not extend this bonus to them? I want also to refer to the municipal employees like the scavengers who are poor people and who should also get this kind of bonus as part of the legitimate right. I want the government and this house to understand that this bonus is not a bakshish. It is part of the legitimate right of the workers who have earned their right by their hard and long struggle. Therefore, we must move in that direction. This problem also involves certain larger aspects such as profit sharing, partnership in industry, democratization in industry, industrial democracy, etc. All these ideas are important, and unless we take active and concrete steps in the right direction and make strides in that direction, society will not move forward. Finally, sir, I want to mention only one thing and conclude. Lakhs of employees, whether they get bonus or not, are suffering due to the rise in prices. The weaker sections and the poor people in our country are suffering much. Howsoever much they may be paid, and even though their inadequate wages are coupled with increasing dearness allowance, this makes it ridiculous. We have to keep this in mind. Stop.